Hello, everybody. Happy January 31st, last day of January. So, um, I have been a little out of it because I broke my wrist at the dog park 2 weeks ago. So anyway, but we're healing. So no worries. And we've got some oils and a card for today, and we are in business. So, boy, have I been using a lot of oils. That's for sure. So I hope you all are doing well, and yeah, and it's hard to do my hair with one arm. So my hair's been a little wild, which is kind of fun too, right? It definitely gets you out of your ego a bit. Okay, so the first oil of this week is steady. Steady goes. So over the heart, over the throat, back of the neck, all great places. Wrist is a great place, but I am having trouble putting it on my wrist. Oh, I can do it. There you go. Okay. Forehead is also a great place. So this is one of the kids blends from Doterra, and it has fractionated coconut oil, amyris, balsam fir, and then coriander and magnolia. It's very grounding, but in like a nurturing kind of a way. It is reminding us to trust in our path, plain and simple. And it reminds us that we are, okay. It reminds us that we are, our own path will be illuminated in the perfect amount of time and in the perfect timing. We have strength and resources, and everything that we need, we have in our wheelhouse already. So, you know, steady, calm, right now with everything being so changed and changeable and changing all the time, is really helpful to remind ourselves and to use some oils to remind us that we're grounded, we're fine, one foot in front of the other. That's what's going to move us through. All right. Next oil up is vetiver. I have this one with it's very viscous, it's very dense. So I have this one in a dropper, which is so nice. And again, forehead's a great spot. Middle of the neck is a great spot. And then back of the neck is a great spot. And heart. And of course, on your wrists, but I can't reach my wrist at the moment. Okay, so vetiver is also super grounding, incredibly grounding oil, and it challenges our need and also our desire to escape pain, escape our situation. And this really was brought up for me when I had just broken my wrist and could so feel the desire to have other people handle the situation or have a doctor give me the answer to how we were going to figure this out. And really, it all was inside of me. I knew exactly what I wanted to do in this situation. I knew, but I didn't like want to know. I wanted to give my power, give the responsibility away. And after a couple of days of just being in surrender and of nothing making sense to me of what I was being told, of different opinions to do, I ultimately came back to myself and was like, oh yeah, there you are. And right, that's what needs to happen. And so it was really great lesson, as all things are, right? And And so vetiver helped me to come back to myself. It helped me to see all sides, see the hard parts, see my shadow self wanting to be saved, seeing my true self, which was not that shadow self, right? My true self was able to handle it. And we're all able to handle it. And relief came after I went into this deep place and then said, "Oh yeah, I remember. Here I am." And then moved on. Like, boop, that's it. And something that was so jagged and so viscous and so hard, feeling so hard, became super easy once I surrendered into that vetiver place. So anyway, all right, and then I picked a card for us for today, and that is fire. So fire is about the duality of life and bringing conflicts back into harmony. It reminds us that things are pretty intense and that they will transform, and then they'll forge forward. So by accepting and loving all of ourselves as we truly are, every part, we can extend more love and compassion to everyone around us. And wow, that's just so important, So on the other side of me, wanting to have other people make decisions for me and wanting to have those opinions that they had make sense to me, and then realizing that they don't, and then me being annoyed with them and creating this distance and separation, and then realizing, no, I have compassion and love for myself and for them, and they're doing their thing and I'm doing my thing, and there's no judgment and there's no hard feelings and there's no it almost became laughable, the whole thing. So anyway, hopefully no one else needs to break their wrist to learn some of those little messages and ways of being. But it definitely has helped me to see more of myself and see more of how I want to be and how I want to move forward. So anyway, there you have it. Have an awesome couple of weeks, and I will see you all soon. Sending lots and lots of love. Enjoy the very beginnings of February. This is a super fun, the numbers this month are super fun, right? So we'll have February 2nd of, 2/2/22. We'll have 2/11/22. We'll have 2/22/22. So enjoy all of that. And, all of this 2 energy is about unity and coming together with others and being in partnership and feeling that feeling. We're also going to be at the end of this week going out of Mercury retrograde. So Mercury is going to go direct, I think on Friday. So I'm really looking forward to that, and to just feel the feeling of things moving forward without viscosity, and moving ahead positively. Okay, love you guys. Take good care.